Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam. Alright. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rakal, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, the bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well and sincerity taught us this truth. And Shalawam to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children maintaining themselves in this truth. Hey, Shalawam, Shalawam, it's your brother Yerami Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson, man. Quick, straight, sweet, to the point. Alright, this was entitled MK Ultra in Plain Sight. So, going back decades, right? Half a century and more, you have what is known as MK Ultra, mind control, right? In this country, used on civilians, first used on CIA operatives, people that was in the CIA that was being basically test dummies for it and things like that, you know, and they getting what? Experimented on. So it's also, you can watch a show on Netflix. Alright, just type in MK Ultra and it'll come up. And it goes into it with, you know, evidence, documents, families. This one family is trying to sue the CIA and all that. I think they got paid actually. But this is not something that we just talking about. Okay? This is not something that is fake or is made up, or people love to say conspiracy or prove it to me. Yeah, we can honestly, it could be proved. It has been proved several times. And the government has been caught red-handed of mind control. Okay? So, when we talk about these things, it's very real. It's very much real. Now, scripture come to mind. Let's get it. In Psalms. 1 second. Psalms, the 64th chapter. Alright. They encourage, Psalm 64 and 5, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart, the mind, is deep. You have to have a deep mind, deep heart to look up, you know, how to manipulate somebody, you know, to the point where it's basically mind control. To mind control somebody, to hypnosis and things like that. They showing you those things in the movie Get Out, alright, and several other movies as well, where hypnosis, mind control is being used. Okay, what's that one joint with Denzel, the Manchurian Candidate, or whatever it was called. I can't remember it off the top of my head. But the Mandalorian Candidate, or whatever, you know, brothers remember that. Alright, brothers of the age. Okay, Denzel Washington, a movie where he was in politics. Alright, and he basically figured it out that the government had him on the MK Ultra. You know, at the water, Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawashi for letting me even remember that. I ain't watched that movie in a long, long time. Alright. So, them searching out iniquities, far and wide, them searching out chemicals and what to do and how to do it and the exact amount and exactly how to do it, because a drug they use is LSD to put somebody under mind control. Now, earlier today, I was watching Allie Carter, right? And she be going in on Jay-Z and a lot of these wicked secret society people and entertainment industry and all of that, music industry. And what she was saying, her mother and all of them was saying, was that a lot of the sex trafficking and all that, they put under mind control. They put under MK Ultra. The people, okay? And it has to be, you have to do like a demonic act for it to really take hold. It's got to be trauma instilled in them, okay? that's a main part of instilling it. So that's just really basically having a demon to stay on your back. As they say, the devil beating on your back or whatever it be. You got that devil on your back, the demon on your back. It's coming through trauma. Okay? It's been proven scientifically that people with a traumatic childhood, they have health problems. They have health issues. And that's stemming from what they went through as a child. That stress. Alright? This is not something that's fake, man. Okay? This is something that's real. So, your environment, the things you go through, shape you in that sense. And how can you fix these things, man? Through the power and strength and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. By coming into the truth. Alright? Because Satan is standing there waiting on you like a roaring lion. Right? Waiting on somebody. Anybody that he can devour that doesn't have the armor on. Right? That doesn't truly believe in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. You just out there in the world like Ali Carter was. Many times she said in the thing I was watching that she was gullible. She was naive. She was young, dumb, and stupid. A lot of things happened to her before the age of 18. She was just in a state of ignorance, you know? And, you know, Yahawah will leave you out there in the world if you prideful, whatever you did in your past life, etc., etc. The ways that you act, you know, all this stuff is set up. It's a delusion. So MK Ultra is also a delusion that you can be put under. They do it, yeah, they do it case by case, but they also do it in a widespread you know, way. Via sports, via commercials. When Trump is telling you that they're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs, what are they doing? They're getting you ready. They're getting you ready for cannibalism. They're getting you ready for all this stuff to take place. You have to, with all the apocalyptic movies, apocalyptic games, right? Left Behind, The World Left Behind. What are they doing to your psyche? They're getting you ready. That's MK Ultra on a level down state. They're getting you ready for all of this stuff that's about to take place. So when it starts to take place, you're like, oh man, I saw that in the movie. I saw that happen in the movie. I saw this happen in the movie. So you're going to be used to it. Okay? So, you know, just pay attention and don't fall under the mind control of the world. That's why you got to come out the world. Because all these movies, the games, all this stuff is setting you up. They at the same chapter, they falling over their tongue. Okay? Verse 8. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. You got a such thing called a whistleblower, right? That's letting you know what Esau Edom is about to do. Whistleblowers. Okay, you got them talking about right now that Biden is going to resign and Kamala is going to be brought in. She's going to be the first woman president, and they're going to try to block Trump from getting in there. All right? You know, whatever it be, it's the Lord's will. But how do we know this? I don't know nobody in Washington, D.C., right? So it's because of whistleblowers. It's because of real media, real news, breaking things down, letting you know what's really going on. Because CNN and Fox News and all of that, they're not going to talk about this. NBC, ABC, they're not going to talk about this stuff, right? Okay, but you have certain Edomites that are in the know, that have inside news, and Jake as well, that bring stuff out, right? And what are the prophets supposed to do? Take it and bring it back to the scriptures, okay? Matching it up with the scriptures. Because they may look at it like, this evil government, boom, boom. We looking at it like that's judgment. We looking at it like, okay, this Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi acting out on the people. It's coming to pass. And it's beautiful that it's coming to pass, right? So anytime we see death at a great amount, a massive amount, we understand that's judgment, right? And we as it comes to pass, it's beautiful that it's coming to pass. And we rejoice in the destruction of this nation, right? Take it how you want, say whatever you want to say, but we rejoice in America, Babylon falling down, okay? Why would I stand with Satan, man? You know? And just to wrap this up, another point being that I was watching this little interview of the Haven, right? The dude that was with, you know, wicked ass Jay-Z. They sold drugs and things of that nature, witchcraft, right? Back in the day. So he changed his life around, did some time in prison and all of that. And what happened to him really beforehand, he got out the game, and you don't really see that too much. But he said, yeah, got enough money, you know, and the greed really, a lot of drug dealers, the greed just eat them up, and they want to forever keep making money and doing this and doing that. They don't ever want to leave it alone, because they get caught up, and that's that demon. But he walked away from the game, and then 3 years later, they caught him up in a conspiracy because the people that was still in the game that he used to be around, they got caught and all of that. So they trying to wrap him up, but he was able to beat his case. Dang, man, this stupid case. He was able to beat his case because he wasn't involved in the game anymore, right? So the point being is, even on the wicked side, like Jay-Z was found out to be an informant, all right? Basically a snitch, because everybody around him started getting locked up, you know? And he was straight. But D Haven actually, you know, said that, yo, Jay-Z was heavy in the drug game, stuff like that. So you have, just bringing it back, is sellouts, people that work for Esau, even on the wicked side. If you wicked, but you working for Esau, right? Then you what? You labeled as a snitch. They hate that. The wicked hate you. You understand? And then on the righteous side, you a sellout like Nate and all them guys that's getting the 501(c)(3). You are hated on the righteous side. You understand? And so being a snitch on either side, you're just despised. You a rat, right? Why? That's just the lowest aspect of your life that you could be is a snitch, turning on whatever that you pledge to, you know. So that's talk coming back to integrity, all right? Walking in this thing and having integrity, not falling when the C-hip is everywhere around, when they pushing it, when it's mandatory. Because you got these guys out here that's saying it ain't mandatory yet. All right, watch it's not gonna tarry. You may think it's tarrying, but it's coming, right? You better enjoy this little time that you have right now before we deep into Jacob's trouble. Because when we deep into it, you're gonna be like, damn, we in this thing now. You ain't gonna be able to go down to the little convenience store and get you whatever you want to get. It's not gonna be that type of freedom. You're not gonna have that. You're not gonna be able to go to the movies and watch, well, you know, Gladiator 2 coming out. You ain't gonna be able to go and just check that out. You're gonna need a C-hip. You're gonna need to what? You're gonna have to sell out to work with Esau in his establishment, right? His beast system, you know? And a lot of our people are gonna take it because of what? MK Ultra. Because they showing it to you in all these type of movies. They showing you the robots. Hey, look at people talking about iRobot and comparing it to what Elon Musk is doing, right? That's them falling over their tongue. Once again, they've been showing you that. You go back to that, what's that movie, Bicentennial Man, with Robert Williams, where he was a robot and he basically became like human-like, you know? Whatever it be, you see these things, man, they make their tongue fall over everything they trying to do. And then that's reverse, because they want to make humans, in a sense, like cyborgs, where you can live forever. You can put all your memories and data on a brain chip, C-hip, and just when your body perishes, they could take that out and put it in a new body, calling it like a sleeve, like that show, Altered Carbon, right? Once again, them falling over their tongue. So that's MK Ultra. Getting back to the topic, that's MK Ultra. All right, they letting you know what they want to do, and they keep putting that agenda over and over and over and over and over, man. All right, understanding that's brainwashing, mind control. All right, with that being said, man, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Shalawam.